to forgive him. But how can you forgive evil?
That's all for this edition of Dateline. We'll see you again next Friday at 9, 8 Central. And of course, I'll see you each weeknight for NBC Nightly News. I'm Lester Holt. For all of us at NBC News, good night.
Letters from Sing Sing, an NBC News podcast. Follow now.
NBC4 News at 11.
Tonight we have new video of a deputy-involved shooting just released by the LA County Sheriff's Department. I want to warn you, what you're about to see is disturbing. It shows a man allegedly armed with scissors. The 911 calls reported he had stabbed an elderly woman and then threatened a pedestrian moments before deputies arrived on scene. Our Robert Kovacic has been looking at that video tonight and joins us in studio with more. Robert.
Colleen, as you just said, this is video that contains graphic images as well as language. The deputy-involved shooting resulted in the death of a man. No LA County deputies were injured, but the department says 2 pedestrians were stabbed and they were injured. Whenever a deputy fires a weapon, multiple investigations are launched, and portions of what you're about to see are now part of it. The California Department of Justice now focusing on Altadena and a deadly incident involving deputies and an armed man.
What is your emergency?
We have a guy trying to stab people out here on the corner of Raymond and Farrell.
The 911 call on January 22nd described a man chasing customers with a sharp object believed to be a knife, as seen on the security camera video from a gas station. This critical incident video released by the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department shows deputies following the alleged attacker, 47-year-old Charles Towns. And then at the intersection, the department says Towns stabs a, quote, elderly woman. This body cam video is from a deputy who did not discharge her weapon. We have paused the video here. The sheriff's department says Towns got to his feet and advanced towards 2 deputies. Both opened fire. In the aftermath, with woods down and before paramedics arrive,
let's get you help.
The female deputy tends to the woman. They serve. I'm Robert Kovacic. Colleen.
All right, Robert, thank you. In the past 3 weeks, we've covered several pursuits, and many of them have ended in crashes that left innocent people injured or dead. Tonight, for the first time and only on NBC4, we will hear from one of those victims. NBC4's Hetty Chang with the story.
It's been a challenge. I'm in a lot of pain, really everywhere.
Michael Rodriguez Sembrano says doctors believe his arm will heal, and physically the 20-year-old will make a full recovery. But the emotional and mental trauma after he was blindsided in his BMW is a different story.
I get into, my head a little bit at times, just about more like why, and what, if there's anything I could have done.
There was little Sembrano could have done to avoid getting hit. An armed robbery suspect in a white SUV, later killed by police, was being pursued by Fullerton officers. He slammed right into Sembrano early last Friday morning, just minutes from his home.
So I'm going this way and he came in this way.
His beloved car, a total loss. His family has started an online fund to help him with car and medical expenses.
It's sad to see, like my little baby all messed up, but I guess the most important thing is that I'm here.
The pursuit that injured Sembrano is just one of several dangerous chases by various law enforcement agencies the past few weeks that have either killed or seriously injured innocent drivers. Just last night, LAPD's pursuit of a stolen vehicle in Florence, which lasted only a minute, critically injured this woman. And the day before, a 19-year-old Cal State Northridge student was killed during a pursuit in Northridge.
It's very sad. And in the situation.